Hello and welcome to the Print Pre-Truth. I am Tarannum Khan and today I'll give you an insight into our weekly show where our team of reporters and editors get witty and significant snippets from the world of politics and government. Let's begin with how the Congress may have failed to resolve the Haryana Assembly leader of opposition impasse between its warring factions, but Kumari Selja, face of the anti-Huda lobby, has gained an advantage on one front. Selja, the party's senior MP from Sirsa, has moved into 12 Tughlaq Lane, the previous Lutyens zone address of Lok Sabha leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi. He had moved out of the bungalow where he spent nearly 2 decades following his disqualification as an MP due to a conviction in a defamation case in 2023. Even after the conviction was stayed and his Lok Sabha membership restored, Rahul did not return to the bungalow and chose instead to stay with his mother Sonia Gandhi at 10 Janpath. Following his takeover as the LOP, Gandhi was allotted a Type 8 spacious bungalow on Sunehri Bagh Road near Parliament. However, he is yet to move into the new address. Now moving on to how senior Congress leader Digvijaya Singh has shunned the dais. A political drama unfolded on Saturday at Congress Party's Jai Hind Sabha in Jabalpur. Senior party leaders including Kamal Nath, Bhupesh Baghel, Jeetu Patwari, Vivek Tanka, MLAs and others were seated on the stage. But Singh sat amongst the crowd in the front row to send a message about growing indiscipline amongst party workers often seen fighting to find a seat on the dais. On 28 April, a rift broke out amongst Congress workers over seating arrangements at the party's Samvidhan Bachao rally in Gwalior. A party spokesperson who found a seat on the dais refused to get off despite repeated requests to make space for another senior leader. The episode annoyed Digvijay, who declared that he would not sit on the dais at any party event in the future. As Singh sat amongst the crowd instead of the dais Saturday, Jabalpur's Congress MLA Lakhan Gangoria held his feet, pleading to him to take his place on the dais, but Singh politely turned down his plea. Digvijaya Singh told ThePrint that he chose to sit amongst the workers to ensure that there was no discontent amongst workers who are not on the dais. He said, and I quote, "Sitting amongst workers is a practice which Rahul Gandhi himself promotes. It will keep the workers happy." Now let's talk about the Supreme Court ruling which stated that deputation of IPS officers to Central Armed Police Forces would be progressively reduced. Days after the central government Friday appointed 2 senior IPS officers as Inspector Generals of the Sashastra Seema Bal, the centre's order has come as a relief to anxious cadres of the IPS who have been hoping that the government would devise a way to maintain the status quo despite the unfavourable order from the Apex Court. Friday's order, some officers hoped, is a sign that it will be business as usual for the government, at least in the absence of a contempt case. Moving on to the associations of civil services, for many years, IS, IPS, IRS, etc. have been conspicuous by their silence. Such has been the hesitation among civil servants of being seen as unionizing against the government, that many associations would not even hold elections for key posts. Be it lateral entry, the controversial 360-degree reform, most associations refrain from commenting on anything that could irk the government. Instead, the X pages of most associations had become a platform for the triad self-congratulatory posts. But of late, some of the associations have seemed to gain their voice back. Be it the online trolling of Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri or the communal jibe by Karnataka BJP's N. Ravikumar aimed at Kalaburgi Deputy Commissioner Fauzia Tarannum, several associations have taken a firm stand against attacks and trolling faced by the officers. There is also the example of the Madhya Pradesh chapter of the IFS Association, which directly challenged the state government in court for making IS officers responsible for their appraisals and won the case. Finally, let's look into how Chaudhary Devi Lal University in Haryana Sirsa has found itself at the center of a political storm. Days after Vice Chancellor Professor Narsi Ram Bishnoi named campus buildings after Hindutva icon Vinayak Damodar Savarkar and Vishwa Hindu Parishad leader Ashok Singhal, the state government swiftly replaced him with Dr. Vijay Kumar as full-time VC. Bishnoi, juggling dual roles as VC of Guru Jambeshwar University and CDLU, had stirred the pot by renaming the Student Activity Centre, sparking accusations of political overreach. The move echoed a past misstep during the Huda regime, when a hall at CDLU was named after Ranbir Singh Huda by then VC Dr. K.C. Bharadwaj. Then Chief Minister Bhupender Singh Huda was reportedly furious at the naming of a hall after his father at a university named after his longtime political adversary Chaudhary Devi Lal. The decision drew sharp rebuke, with Bhardwaj facing public scolding and the name being promptly reverted. History seems to repeat itself at CDLU, where naming buildings is less than about legacy and more about igniting ideological battles. Bishnoi defended his choices, claiming they honored national service and cultural pride. But critics, including JJP's Digvijaya Chautala, cried foul, alleging Bishnoi had sidelined a prior plan to honor former Punjab Chief Minister, late Prakash Singh Badal. This saga isn't just about names on plaques, it's a microcosm of Haryana's charged political landscape.